Firewood friends, it's Mike with KNL Firewood, and today we're going to do some spring cleanup, but I do have some business to take care of here in the beginning. Number one, I talked to Melissa Nagy, who makes Joe's Ohio Woodburners labels for his bundles. I talked to her and she designed this for us. I'm super happy with it. We've got a UPC code down here, some contact information. I'm really super happy with those. These we just printed right off of our own printer, so it makes it real convenient. You print up as many as you want, and you're off and running. I'll put her link or her information in the description below if you're interested in some of these labels for your bundles. It was real super easy to work with. A couple different phone calls, a couple different emails, and we were off and running. So there's that. Also, we are 1 month away from the Hoosier Firewood Hysteria. You're going to see this on April 6th. It is on May 6th. On our website, knlfirewood.com, there is an events page. You can go to that events page. It tells where it's at, when it's happening, why we're doing it, and I've listed some local hotels that are in a nice area that's the closest to the campground. It's maybe a 10-minute drive to the hotel from the campground. And all the hotels almost share a similar parking lot, so they're all right there together. So if you wanted to stay with Bobby and he happens to be staying over here at Motel A and you're staying at Motel B, it's not that big a deal. You're literally footsteps away. Along that line, I went to the campground the other day. The tree service is starting to drop off some wood over there for us to devour. Plus, I've still been collecting a big pile over there we're going to take over. When I was there the other day, I met with some of the trustees, not intentionally, they just happened to be there. But one thing that we're going to need to kind of hammer down is a head count. And we don't have to get specific. I don't have to have right to the person, but I don't know if there's going to be 5 people show up or 500 people show up. So I need to have a little bit closer of a head count. So if you're going, even if I know you're coming and we've talked several times, please leave me a comment in this video or any others to tell me that you're coming. And as a little teaser of YouTubers that I know that have committed to coming, I can tell you a few of those. I'll tell you the people that are going to bring some equipment. Of course, I'll be there with the Eastonmade Axis. The 765 guys will be there with their 1222. Andy from Outdoors with Andy is going to be there with his 916. Rod from Firewood Midwest is bringing his Wolf Ridge. And Heath from Hardworking Man is bringing that all wood, muscle wood splitter. So at least have those 5 there. I think that's probably enough as far as we have space, and if we have all 5 of those machines running for a few hours, I think it's going to clean stuff up pretty quickly. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to last all day or 4 or 5 hours. In any event, it's going to be a really good time. Plan on coming. Bring your saws. And there are some other YouTube channels coming as well that aren't bringing log splitters. You know what? I've got them on my phone. We'll look them up. Tony from Tony's Cool Tools. Chris from In the Woodyard. Harry from the Driftless Homestead. Andy, he's bringing his splitter. You knew that. Doug from Indiana Doug. Dell from In the Backyard with Dell. Jacob, King Farm and Firewood. He's local here. He's going to help me haul some logs. And it's starting to rain, if you can see or hear that. Jason from Backyard Firewood. He's up in Michigan. Jeremiah from Outdoors in the 608. Heath from Hardworking Man. Of course, he's bringing his splitter. Todd with Todd's Outside Again. And those are just the ones that have told me they're coming for sure. I've had some others say that they're interested. It'll just depend on mainly baseball schedules. A lot of people it's baseball season, so if their kids have a tournament or if a tournament got moved because of weather, this, that, or the other thing, they may or may not show. But it's going to be a good time. We're going to have several people there, but I would like to hammer that down a little closer. So let me know in the comments if you're coming. Even if you're on the list, put it down there. Hey, I'll be there. Looking forward to it. All right, let's see if we can dodge some raindrops and clean up some of this wood yard. So I'm going to start splitting up some of this stuff. A lot of it's going to be boiler wood. That piece there is not going to be. But some of that out there won't be either. But anyway, I want to get all this kind of off the ground. It's kind of been in my way for a while. So I've got some time. We're going to get it cleaned up. So I'm going to do a little voiceover here. I don't like doing this, but I get an awful lot of comments on people worried about my thumbs on fingers on top of the pieces here. From a side view, it really looks like my thumbs or fingers are close to the knife, but man, really they're not. They're a long ways away. I do a lot of pieces that are this size. You'll see that if they are on top, they're a long way away, or my thumbs go on top or fingers go on top long after the blade is or the wedge has gone through. Like there, my hands are on top, but the wedge is on its way back up. And there again, the wedge is already down through before my hand ever gets on top of the wood. So rest assured, my thumbs are not in harm's way, but I appreciate you guys being concerned. And that's about all I've got time for today. I made 2 of these baskets, just a few pieces here in the trailer. I just didn't have that much time today to spend out here. Got a few things picked up. Get another day out here where I can spend 3 or 4 hours. That'd be ideal. But, you know, work gets in the way and the weather doesn't always cooperate, so you gotta, when you're given lemons, make lemonade, right? Got some of this cleaned up. All that over there's gone. That big log there's all cut up, but that one piece. This log's all cut up, but this one piece. A few more hours out here and we'll have this whipped. And this Hoosier Hysteria wood pile keeps growing. We're gonna have to get busy because that stuff won't split itself.